Alright, can I scroll this down? Come on. Oh, nope, I don't want to grab the window. Come on, scroll. Oh, that's the scroll wheel. Okay, that works. Let's try there. I can keep an eye on audio that way. Let's close this. Alright. So this should be an interesting one. I can hear myself echoing in this room. Probably because the blinds are closed because it's so bright out, but I don't want people looking at me like I'm an idiot either. So yeah, we're trying something a little different today. Also, it's not Thursday. No, it's Tuesday. I'm not going to be here Thursday, so I got to do this today. But yeah, welcome to Derail Valley. So eventually we'll be hopping in this thing, but I'm going to start easy. I've probably only spent like 5 minutes on that thing, so it's going to take me a while to get used to the game again, because I've only played it a few times for a few hours. Then we'll try to get to do something a little more complex like that. So yeah. Every time I look in this direction too, I'm looking at comments. I have a window pinned in my environment that you can't see. It's like right in this area here. That lets me see everything going on with you guys, the comments. So every time I turn my head this way, I'm looking for comments. So so yeah, let me know if the audio is weird or anything, if it's too quiet in the game, if my voice is too loud, or vice versa. But anyway, yeah. So like I said, this is Derail Valley. It's an early access right now. It's really cool. It was built for VR from the ground up, so I got to show it like this. And I'm using it on the Rift with the touch controllers. It's really cool. It's super immersive, especially in VR. The controls for the trains themselves are pretty easy, I guess, at least for the diesel. But when you do it in VR, like you'll see when we get to the Steam loco, it gets a little involved. I don't even know if I'm going to be successful, so we'll see. But to start, we're gonna do some easy stuff with the shunter. We're just gonna do some shunting jobs around the yard, some yard jobs, just to get a re-feel for the game for me, and then to kind of introduce the game to you. So yeah, we'll do some easy stuff first. So right now, yeah, it's gonna be shaky, so I apologize for that. But yeah, so right now we're at the well north, and we'll be doing our yard work here, and then we'll figure out where we want to go from here then. But for now, we're going to be working out of the oil well north yard. Let me throw this back in my inventory. Now, you get a lot of cool stuff to work with in here. Basically, you just open the inventory, pull out whatever you need. You know, a shovel. You never know when you need a shovel. Got to shovel coal. I'll show you kind of like what all this is eventually. I mean, there's like a guide book thingy here, beginner's guide, that I won't really go through since I'm just going to be doing this stuff anyway. But you got your map as you just saw, and you have your schematics of the stations. So I'm going to actually want to open the one for the oil well. Let's see, oil well north. There we go. So we're going to need that, not yet. And I have the manual for the Steam loco in here, and the general controls as well. Let's see how much cash we got. I got 1,000 because I just spent it on the license for the Steam locomotive. But yeah, what else? Trying to think. What else? I think we should just get started. So yeah, to walk around, really, you just teleport. I guess it's kind of a thing with full-scale VR. So I'm just going to teleport on over to the station office where we get our jobs at. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. Is there a shunter here? I actually don't know if there is. Because that could be a that could be a problem. We might actually not be working at the oil well to begin with. Let me walk around here. Let me teleport, fly my way around the scene here. I don't think we have. I think there's only a steam loco here, so that that might be a problem. Actually, oh wait, no, that's just a single car, isn't it? There's no shunter here. Okay, interesting. All right, time for Plan B. Although this place has diesel service, according to the map, there's an orange icon here, so I'm surprised that there is not a diesel shunter here. Hang on, let's try this. Let's try to respawn, teleport to last loco, respawn at the nearest station. There we go. Voila. That's what I was looking for. Now is the steam loco here, or did that one go away? That one probably went away. That's right. We'll go somewhere else for the steamer. But I want to start with this thing first anyway. You know, tiny. Well, the other thing I could do too is move around like this, but it makes me lose my balance. Well, we'll start with this thing today. The L000 diesel shunter that we'll use around the yard. Basically, with yard work, you either offload cars that come into the yard, or you unload cars and set them up to be pulled away by long haul trains. As far as I understand, I'm no engineer. I'm not super into trains, but I'm learning as I go. All right, let's go get our first job, shall we? So we got to teleport over here to the station office. I'm going to have a blind spot to my right because I have my monitor up in my screen for you guys, or for me to see you guys. But yeah. All right. So we want to go over to the table here. And it's actually not that much stuff here. I got to keep looking too in front of me to make sure I'm not going to trip or smash into anything in the area. So every once in a while I got to look around. So we have 2 shunting jobs. I can also summon things to my hand that are nearby. So we want to look at these 2. So one only takes 10 minutes, the other one takes 20. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the first one here. We might do this one as well, just to, you know, depending on how long this one takes. I mean, it says it takes 10 minutes, but really it's going to take me like twice as long. So we're probably going to start with this one. Now, there is also the haul jobs, which we will eventually do, which I probably will actually do with the steam locomotive. And these are the ones that go across the map. But the shunting jobs are the ones that stay within the area that you're starting in. And I'm going to have to really look away if I do this, aren't I? Maybe not. It's not too bad. It's out of my way that way. Actually, I might stay turned like this. I don't know. All right. Anyway, actually, it's not that many jobs. The table would have been fuller from what I remember. So we're actually going to grab this one. So we want to load and prepare a train with crude oil for departure to harbor and town. Which we're not going to do that part. Actually, I don't think. I don't think the jobs translate in and out. So like if you complete one, it doesn't become a haul job. I don't think. I haven't gotten that far yet. But anyway, we're going to prepare a train to be going to harbor and town, which involves 3 cars here, weighing 147 tons, in a length of almost 46 meters, $1,500, 10-minute job, not too bad of a deal. So yeah, so what I gotta do, now that I want to use this job, or do this job, is climb over, or walk over, to the worms in the ground. I'm guessing that's just grass. It's going through the floor. So this is the job validator. You gotta put the job that you want to take off the table into the job validator here. Just shove it in there. And then you get a tutorial book that tells you how to do your job, step by step. And really, it's just a 4-step process for the shunting. So again, this is just a summary page, which we already went over. Yeah. So we already know what we're doing there. So the first step is going to be to go couple cars 7, 8, and 9, COL 7, 8, and 9. Then we'll load them, uncouple them on a different track, and that's it. It's actually a 3-step process. I guess step 4 is just like, go get your money. So yeah, so I'm going to bring up my inventory, stow this here. Let's go get the shunter going. So I'm going to try not to move too much physically in the room because, well, first of all, this cable's kind of short. But also I've already smashed into the wall and put a nice white streak on my touch controller. So I'm going to try not to move too much and make use of the teleporting in the game. I'm going to have to move a little bit for the Steam Loco, a little bit more than this thing, but anyway. Yeah, so we're going to get in here, which looks massive to me in VR, but it probably looks like it's not that big to you guys. Well, I guess with the field of view, it looks kind of big, right? So anyway, so what you do is just point, and it like takes you right in here. I'm just going to move myself artificially in this direction. Yeah, so everything's looking good. Yeah, alright, so let's get started here. Gotta close the breakers that, oh, apparently the red one you can't do first. That's interesting. Okay, we'll go left to right. 1, 2, 3, crank. And that's it. That's it. Oh, that's pretty loud. Oh boy, that's pretty loud. You're gonna have to let me know if it's too loud in chat, but I'm gonna go with it. Because looking at my screen, it's kind of even. Actually, I might turn it down just a hair. Let's see here. How do I do this? Come on, there we go. I don't want to grab it though. I just want to do. Nope, I don't want to scroll. Can I go like that? That's a right click, I guess. Click. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay. Come on. We're gonna go with that volume. That looks okay. I'm also gonna grab this window, move it a little where I want it. Oh, it's too close. Let's go with that. We'll put it down kind of low too. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. I think that should be good. I can still see stuff. Okay, so now we're started up. I'm just gonna grab the stuff I need for the job here. So I need the station map, the job book. Don't need the map. I'm gonna need this thing called the junction remote, which is actually a nifty little tool. Basically, I can just sit here and be super powerful and move the rails back and forth remotely with a remote. So if I aim it, let's see, looking down the crosshair. If I aim it at any junction, it will tell me what direction it's currently set to. So like right now, it's set to the track to my right. So what I gotta do is I gotta cycle it, and now it's pointed, so now it'll work properly for me to go through from the left side. And I'll have to do that when I get up there too as well, when I get closer up there. But that kind of takes me to the other things that I gotta do right now, which is see where I gotta pick this up at. I gotta pick up cars 7, 8, and 9 on SO2. I'm gonna guess that it's those cars over there. You know what? I'm actually gonna jump out of here. Okay, I'm gonna turn around now. There we go. We gotta figure out which cars are 7, 8, and 9. It's these cars. Okay. Oh, that's a pain in the butt. Huh. So we're gonna have to come figure out how we're going to get back here, because this is COL 7. So we need 7, 8, and 9. So our shunter is way over there, so we got to bring it around on this third track, I guess. Which is... Yeah, that's S2, that's right. I don't know which one this is, but anyway, this one might tell us. Yeah, I3, IO3. Yeah, so I guess while we're out here, and I left the junction box in the car, or in the shunter. Well, I was going to go through and set up the track. I guess we can do that still, so let me go over to the shunter, grab this thing. Oh gosh. I can't do it. I'm lefty, I gotta use my left hand. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna teleport around and make sure the track's set up the way it needs to be. So it looks like this one's already ready for us to go out. No, you know it's not. Now it is. Yeah. Yeah. I'm missing one, I feel. No, I'm not. I'm just really close to it. Okay. So we're set. We're gonna have to drive all the way out here. And that one's set right as well. And then we're gonna have to back up this way. So we're gonna want to actually go down that way. Keep going. Oh gosh. We want to go that way. No, we don't. No, we don't, JK. We want to keep going this way. Teleport. This one looks like it's still good. No, wait, that's the current one. I'm getting confused all of a sudden. I was like a master at this the other week. Okay. So we're good to pull all the way up here, and then we'll have to reconfigure to back into here to grab our cars. So let's do it. Alright, I gotta get back up here. Throw the remote down. Who needs a clean workspace, right? Alright, I think I'm good, so I'm gonna pull ahead now. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights on here, so I want to turn on the cab lights. And I'll just put on the outside lights, because safety first. Release the brake. I put the reverser in forward there just now, and we're gonna give it a little throttle. Wow, that's loud. Let's see here. I think I'm actually going to turn down the audio a little bit. Holy crap. Alright, so while we're coasting here, let's turn you guys down a little bit here so you don't have to listen to this. That should help a little bit. It just sounds really loud on my end, so I'm going to try that. But let me know if the audio is still super annoyingly loud or anything. I'm actually going to turn down the audio on my end. It's going to pause the game here. Let's see. Settings. Audio. Okay, and I got a 20% on my end, so that should help me a little bit. Close here again. Okay, close. Alright, let's go. You got headphones? Okay. Well, let me know if I need to put it back where it was. I turned it down quite a bit, just because actually on my end I had it too loud, so it sounded really freaking loud in my perspective. So who? I can't read. It's Chimp. Hey Chimp, how you doing? I have to like squint. I can't see very far in VR, just because of the screen door effect and all that stuff. So we're trying to keep an eye on chat here. I gotta turn all the way over this way to see it. But yeah, welcome to my first presentation of Full Room VR. This is a pretty cool game. The brakes are terrible on the shunter. I don't think they're any better on the steam locomotive, so we'll throw it back into neutral. So now what we gotta do is we gotta reset the reverser in the right direction now, so we go that way, back towards the middle there. You'll see what I mean when we get closer. Hopefully it's not too dizzying for the viewers, because I mean I know that the viewing is really narrow, the angle is really narrow, field of view. I'll try to keep my head as steady as I can. Alright, so what I normally do here is hold the remote in one hand, so as I'm moving, I know I'm going to go the right way. So we already reversed that one. We know we're going the right way here. I'm going to take it slow for the first one, because it's been a while since I played this, so I'm a little rusty. We're only going like 10 clicks. Yeah, trains are cool. Yeah. It's different. I'm a little more of a truck guy, in case you didn't know. I'm sure you could figure out from the shirt that I'm wearing, but this is a lot of fun in VR. So what we're trying to do... Oh gosh. Before I rudely interrupted myself, what we're trying to do is line up with the track here to our, well, now our left. I gotta hook up to the cars that are in front of the white one and orange one here, and get them loaded up and onto a different track. So we're just doing a local shunting job here to get used to the feel of the game again, and then eventually warm myself up to the steam locomotive, which I've literally spent like 10 minutes with, and it's a job. I have to actually shovel the coal with the shovel. So that will be fun. All the while making sure that I don't die in a fiery death from crashing. I still can't pick this up and move it to my other hand for some reason. Okay, so this guy... Okay, this is all set up. This is all set up for me to roll in this way here and get reversed in. Well, technically we're reversing right now, but... Alright, throw the brakes on here. Alright, so I'm gonna flick the reverser back to forward. We want to go this way now. And this is set up then for us to go forward. Cool. Oh, I didn't do this yet. I didn't do the thing to let people know we're gonna move. It's more satisfying in the steam locomotive. Alright, let's get some beans going here. There's some more speed. But in case you're wondering based off the title of the game, yes, you can derail if you're too crazy. Like, I'm about to slam into this, Oh, I was almost about to slam into it, but I threw the brakes on. Probably would have derailed the cars if I hit too hard. And I have derailed before. Oh, yeah, I kind of got a little close there. But yeah, you can't derail. So we want 7 through 9, 7, 8, and 9. I'm gonna teleport out here. So that's car 7. So we should have 8 here. And we do. And yeah, 9 here. Cool. Perfect. Awesome. So that means that I want to decouple the rest of the cars, which we actually just do from the shunter itself, because it's a game. So this is your module here for coupling and decoupling. So, well, clearly I'm in range because I smashed into the car, but within like, when you're within like a meter or something, it lets you connect. So you press the green button, we're hooked up. You grab the knob and you change it to where you want to decouple, and you press the red button. Alright, so now we have the 3 cars connected on, and the other 2 should stay where they're at. So let's test that theory. Release the brakes, give a little toot, and feel the first bulge there. That's the first car, second car, third car. And there was not another cut there, so that should be it. So now I need to reference the job manual again. So we just picked up our cars on S2. We need to go to L6 to load the cars, which is so this is S2. Oh, I gotta drag the cars around. I hate doing this. And then it's gotta go to the other. Oh, it's just gotta go right over there. See, these are like these diagrams are like deceivingly out of proportion to what the tracks actually are. So yeah. Anyway, we got to go to the far left track with these cars here. So yeah, not bad. It's a simple job, right? Just have to be careful and not derail. So yeah, we're gonna take it easy. We should be taking it a little more easy, actually pushing than pulling. So pulling right now is not so bad. I'm not as worried about pulling as I am pushing. So I gotta watch this. There's a couch right here. I'm gonna like trip over it and die. So I'm gonna probably just keep it to 15 kilometers here, coast into this really weirdly sharp track. See, now this is where... Oh, this might be a problem though. Maybe not. Hang on, let's see here. Yeah, I picked not a great spot to demonstrate. Because there's this like weirdly sharp track here, and it's apparently a bug in the game that they can't get rid of this track. So you have to like awkwardly move the train onto this really sharp section where you're definitely most likely to derail. I see. I gotta pull it further. I can't. That's not enough. Oh gosh. I wonder if it'll let me. We're testing the limits of the game to start. I'm probably gonna derail. I mean, it's letting me turn. It's weird. It's like the track goes right there. It's really close. Oh, it sounds like I decoupled actually. Oh, I did. It was too much. Well, you know what we can do? Actually, hang on. Let me just hop out of here for a second and figure this out. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to. It's too sharp. I'm going to have to go back down the middle here, and then back into the loading area. So, because there's not enough room for me to pull the train all the way to get through this section here specifically. Oh, that's annoying. All right. Well, as you can hear, I'll give you a better look here. So this is a bug. Yeah, clearly. So yeah, let's try to get hooked up to this thing again. I'm all turned around here. I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be standing. I'm supposed to be standing this way. Okay. All right, let's try to get hooked back up to that. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna end up like derailing as I'm trying to recouple. So this should tell me as we're approaching whether we're getting close enough. So 3, 2, a meter in range, couple. Now I actually, before we go any further, I am going to set up the track. So let's go out here. Make sure things are pointed the way we want them to. So we want to go left. So that will take us down this track. So we already should be set up here to go all the way out-ish to here, which is good. So when we come out here, let's see here. We're going to be coming from... Actually, we should be fine here. We're going to have to change this. We're going to have to change this one right here when we come out, because we want to go to the right. But I also know that we want to change this one anyway. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that. Now put us on the loading track. So let's go fly back over here. And figure out how we're going to get back up to our controls. Throw that down. Put it forwards, release the brakes, toot the horn, and try to baby it so that it doesn't derail in these sharp turns here. See, the last car isn't even moving yet. Okay, now it is. You gotta like really listen too, because if you start hearing too much scraping sound, it's a telltale sign that you're about to go off the deep end. So yeah, let's get this moved. It should go straight on here. If it doesn't, then well, I screwed up, which is highly likely. I guess I could reorganize the cars. Maybe I'm not doing this the most efficient way possible. That's very likely, because I'm used to like just, you know, Euro truck, one trailer, maybe two, and the ability to just turn around. I don't know if I could have in this yard specifically though, because of that issue there with the track kind of goofed up. I picked a bad town to demonstrate this game in. Anyway, I think we could pick up the speed here a little bit. The key is not to push too hard. Pulling's alright, but pushing, if you give too much lateral force, pushing, it becomes a problem. You're much more likely to derail. Anyway, we gotta cruise along here. I think we'll do alright doing 20. If I put it up to like 20 and then let off the throttle, that should relieve the cars anyway, so that technically I'm not pushing. And so it reduces the risk of me derailing by pushing, because I won't be pushing. So yeah, we're cruising along here. Gotta get over there. On the other side of those cars. Call 2, call 3. I don't know why they're called COL. Like, crude oil? Maybe? I don't know what the abbreviations stand for. Anyway. So we just have to go out. Actually, this should be it here. I'm gonna start braking. This is the one we're gonna have to change right here. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's far enough, right? I think we're just on the ledge. Yeah, we're good. So I'm gonna make sure I don't whack my wall here. Grab this thing, switch it over, and these are already set up, so we should just be able to reverse here. Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is, if you're supposed to honk every time you're moving. I assume you do. Oh. Apparently we're not hooked up anymore. Wait a second, yeah we are. Well, would you look at that? It says we're hooked up, but we're not. This is the first time I've encountered this bug. I wonder if it's because I changed the, that thingy too soon. It's probably because I changed that too soon. Bonk. We'll just push these cars a little further along here. I'm pretty sure we're hooked. The game thinks we're still hooked up. Maybe that will do it. Let's try that. Let's try backing up from here. Reverse. Come on. Because they're not, like, visually hooked up. Oh, no. They're rolling away. Oh, crap. Alright, let's release them and try to rehook up to them. I think that puts the brakes on the cars. Come on. I have the brakes on, that's why we're not moving. That's a problem. Come on, there. Let's try this. Let's try this again. So I reset the connection. Let's see, come on. Come on, cars. Yeah, there we go. Huh. Well, that was weird. It's got the 3 rattles, or the thuds there, from grabbing the cars and pulling them. Alright. Let's get this car loaded up here. See, the job says this is only supposed to take 10 minutes. That's a joke. Not for me. For me, you gotta at least double the time. How long have we been going now? For half an hour? Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so we're gonna roll on over here casually. We're moving pretty good. Onto the loading track. That would have been bad if we didn't go this way. I would have smashed right into those cars. So this is L6. Yep, that's the one we want. So this is where we load up with the oil. That is not the lever I wanted to pull. I want to go slower, not faster. Alright, come on. I'm going to try to line up. I don't need to, but I'm going to try to line up the cars. It's lined up-ish. Alright. Put that on. Alright. So this is the loading. So we want to load on L6. We're loading up with oil, I guess. That's like literally the only thing this place has to offer. So to do that, I'm going to just teleport out here. We need to find the, as I adjust my headset here, we need to find the loading mechanism machine thing. I'm pretty sure it's by the station over here. So let's go. Yeah, the unloader. So it says this machine loads, unloads crude oil. Train is in range because I guess that's where the range is. So we gotta crank it to the right. And we just loaded up car 7, 8, and 9, which is what was in our job description. So we're doing something right so far. All right, let's go back over, figure out what the next step is. That was really fast loading. I should try to get my orientation straight in my, I'm looking underneath along the bridge of my nose to figure out where I am in the room. I'm good. Let's see. So that was step 2, load the cars. Step 3 is to uncouple on 05. I think this is 05 right here. Let's see. Yeah, it is. So the one right next to us, that's easy, right? So let's grab the this thingy, make sure that we're pointed in the right way to get O back over here. That should get us out, and then we just got to switch this nearest one to us back over. Once we get over there, reverse back, bada bing, bada boom, $1,500 in our wallet. I guess I should do this. All right. And if you give it too much throttle, if you just crank it, you get wheel slip. You get too much wheel slip. You can throw sand down if you're like really struggling. Like if we're going uphill, which I probably will actually have to do with the steam loco. But yeah, it's not going to really help if you're just flooring it. So we're going to move over here. Alright, we could actually throw, I think we could throw the brakes on now. I can't be too close. Can't be too close to the switcher, I guess. As we found out because the cars glitch. So I'm going to try to give more space this time. Throw the brakes on, put her in neutral. And let's go switch the track out. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to stand there. So we want to go, whoa. We want to go that way. And that should, yep, that should put us straight on to 005. Cool. All right, back we go. Come on, come on. All right, throw that down there. I like doing that. Forward, brakes off, gas on. Try not to derail. Then make us our $1,500. Ah, excuse me. So yeah, I hope your Tuesday's going well. Normally I would be doing this on a Thursday, but I'm not going to be here, so Tuesday it is. I have no idea if I'm going to smash into the cars that are back there, so I'm just going to, once I clear this junction, I'm just going to go ahead and, the car was weirdly hopping there. Once I get to the sign here, I think I'll just call it. Yeah, that should be good. I think we're good here. Alright. So that should be it. Now all we have to do is decouple here. Because we wanted to drop these off at 005. That's where we're at. Alright, let me throw this in my pocket. This as well. And this, I'm just going to grab everything so it doesn't disappear on me, which I've had happen before and panicked. And, yeah, let's see what happens here. So let's just go run over to, okay. Oh gosh. I did not do that right. Okay. Alright. So, we want to take the job, put it in the job validator. It says we did everything right. Don't need that. We want the money. This is what we want. So we'll just put it in our wallet. So now we got 2,600. So this town doesn't have it, but the whole point of earning the money is so that you can unlock things. So like one of the things I unlocked first was the steam locomotive, which we will get to possibly now. Let me see. What are our jobs? We have two. Both of them go to harbor and town. How long does it say they take? 42 minutes? Oh man, it's gonna take me like double. And the other option is to do the same thing we just did with a slightly long. Apparently this one will take longer. I don't know why. I don't know how they decide which one takes 20 minutes, which one takes 10 minutes, and the one we just did was 10 minutes. And you get paid the same amount. I guess you have to move more cars around to get to the cars that you need, maybe. Which would probably take me like triple the time. So, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Do I want to take the shunter all the way to harbor and town? Or do I want to hop in the steam locomotive? Which it's going to be a challenge for me to get going either way. Or more like to keep going than to get going. Yeah, so I think, you know what? We're gonna take a field trip. So we're at the oil well. Oh, my sensor tower doesn't see me. Actually, let me do a thing here. Let's see, move it up a little bit. See if it sees me better that way. So we are at oil well. Can you see me pointing to things? Okay, cool. You can. Oil well north. We're there. We're gonna take a short jaunt to the goods factory, I think, because it's kind of centric. Really, I've only been, I think, at the steel mill to start. That's where they start you in the game, and then I took a trip up here, or to the goods factory in town, I think, and then to the coal mine. So I've only been in like this kind of small area. I haven't been over here at all yet. It's some interesting stuff. There's a sawmill too. Okay. Anyway, at any rate, I'm going to start by going to the goods factory and seeing what's available there, because these jobs, I don't feel like taking a shunter all the way down there. I actually did that one time. I went from the steel mill over to the coal mine with the shunter, and like this last, or maybe it wasn't even that far. It might have been the goods factory in town to the coal mine. And this stretch here is just a mountain pass. Thankfully they don't put you on the big mountain here. I mean, just like a little mountain here or something. And like it was on the verge of overheating. So yeah, it's not really made for long haul. The developers are working on a diesel long haul locomotive, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, the shunter, I mean, you can get all the way around the map with it, but by the time you get to where you're going, you're going to be out of fuel like I was here. And as you can see, there's no diesel service. There's no orange dot here. So I was kind of screwed. By the time I got there, I was out of fuel. So yeah. Yeah, Greg wants the steam, I can see, so I think we're gonna go jump into that. But anyway, we're gonna be a good citizen or a good employee and shut this train down before we just run off into another one. It's really easy. It's just, actually I already turned the lights off on it, I think. No, I didn't. Lights off, engine off, And we'll cut the breakers. Okay. So, like I said, we're gonna take a short jaunt over to the goods factory in town. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go to the goods factory. And to do that, this is really entertaining. Actually, I gotta figure out which freaking direction it's in. It's over that way. Okay. So we're just gonna basically be Superman for like a minute, except we don't fly. Just gotta like ninja it on over there. I hope I'm going the right way. Let's see. Oh, there's a track, so yeah, I overshot a little bit. I gotta go a little more this way. There we go. We're running over there. Oh, you know what? I really hope there's a steam locomotive over here. There might actually not be. That's annoying. Let me see if I can get one to spawn, though. I swear I didn't see one. Let's see. Where's the menu button? There. Dang it. Did it not give me a... You know what? It might not give me one. I might have to go back. Because I don't want to do just a shunt thing here again, because that's basically it. I showed you what you do for a shunt job. Yeah. There's a bunch of different stuff here, a bunch of different cars, but we don't have the steamer. That's kind of depressing. I like the goods factory in town. All right. You can see more than legs now, Flip Hop. That's right. Oh, thanks, Greg. I appreciate it. Whenever I'm looking down, it looks like I'm looking at the ground. You can see my forehead. I'm actually looking at a chat window I have in the game for me. His voice is super deep compared to his body. No comment. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to where we were. All right. We're gonna run back there. My nose is itchy. I'm sorry. Apologies. All right, we're gonna go back. Which way do we have to go? I think we have to go this way, ish. All right. Let's go super fast, super fast, super fast, super fast. I think it's on the other side of this mountain ridge over here. Oh, thank goodness they don't actually make you run smoothly. I mean, you can, but it makes me feel like I'm going to fall over, so I don't do that. Okay. I gotta figure out where the hell I am. What did I do? Oh, wow, I really overshot it, didn't I? Shit. This way. Okay. This way. Come on. Yeah, it's like right down here. Down to the oil well. Yeah. Wait. Son of a bitch. I'm lost. Welcome to Teleport Simulator. Holy shit. How am I this bad? Okay. We're just going to use one hand. We're going to use the map to make sure we're going the right way. Okay. Okay. There better be a steam locomotive here, I swear. I don't know how you get one to spawn, honestly. It's just the shunter. Where is the steamer? Let's see. Can I... No, I want the other one. How do I make another one show up? Alright. I don't want that one, game. Huh. There was one here when I started. I should have just kept it there. I wonder how it switches. I mean, they're at some places by default. We know there wasn't one. Oh gosh. We know there wasn't one at the goods factory. So where's the next place to teleport to? I'm going to say the steel mill. That's a long ass teleport. All right, We're gonna do it. We're just gonna follow the tracks. So I want to go this way. There better be a steam locomotive there, I swear. I don't know how to change it, actually, because when I respawned at the beginning, it changed the locomotive from... Oh, I can walk on water, by the way. It changed it from the steam locomotive to the shunter, and that's what I wanted to start with, but I don't know what makes the game determine which one to spawn. So anyway, that is our primary issue at the moment. Okay, we just gotta follow this guy. Oh, getting confused. Oh, is that all right? Is this it? This should be the steel mill. There better be a steam locomotive here. Might not be any locomotive here. There's gotta be a way to choose. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can I choose the locomotive here? Maybe this will let me choose. Choose the products you wish to buy. Yeah, we're gonna move smoothly here. I want to buy a steam locomotive. Oh, geez. Maybe if I do it here. Oh, I heard it. Yeah, that little blip was definitely... I'm pretty sure that was the steam locomotive. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Steam locomotive. There it is. Yes. So this is the one, SH282, that I am going to fail miserably at moving. I mean, I can get it moving. The question is, can I keep it moving? But anyway, in all its glory, it looks freaking huge in VR, which is awesome. I went on a train ride in Durango a few weeks ago with my fiance, and that was great. It was really cool. It was like a narrow gauge rail, I guess, which I think this is standard. I'm not sure. So it was a little rickety. We only probably went 10 miles an hour the whole way. Like the wheel is as tall as I am. Well, of course, I'm down lower on the ground here, but it's cool. It's pretty cool. It's cool stuff. Yeah. So this is going to be fun. I have to shovel coal, which reminds me I want to go up here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, heights. I think I actually have to... I don't think I can grab this without getting down on the ground. Gotta make sure... And now the camera's not going to see me. Come on. Come on. There we go. So we got water that glows, interestingly. Come on. There we go. Yeah. So we got water. We know we have coal. Oh gosh, my face. I am in the coal now. Okay. So we have coal. Let's go in here now. And I'm going to try to set up this camera so that I don't trip and die or smash into a wall or window in my room. But you really got to move around a lot more with the steam locomotive. Let's see, I'm going to try to get situated here. Okay, so if I move the camera this way, you guys stay there, and then I can move over in this little square area a little bit for the controls here. I'm going to try not to move the camera and just move my feet around, so it's like actually room scale. So anyway, some things that I'm going to need. I don't even have a job yet, actually. Maybe I should get a job first. And we'll get the locomotive going. Okay, so this is the awesome manual. Quick guide. So step 1 is to make sure the regulator is released. It is. Yeah, we got to shovel coal in. I know what to do now. We don't need to follow directions. I'll get that later. We'll put that on the floor. So open the fire door, grab our shovel out of our inventory, and awkwardly hold it with our fingertips. Oh gosh. This is the part that's a little glitchy. They're working on they're working on this. I don't know yet if I want to use my left or my right hand. But anyway, so what we want to do is put the coal in there very, very intricately. This is like the highlight of the video today. Come on, coal. Okay, so we got some in there. This is really, you know, I want to use my left. I'm a lefty. We're gonna use my left hand, single-handed, because you can't use two hands. You can't. It messes up the physics. Get messed up if you try to use both hands shoveling. So I'm just gonna use one. Come on. I lost the coal. Where is it? Oh, coal. Where are you? Ugh. Grabbing that air. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's some coal. Get off the shovel. I gotta like do like 5 of these, so you get to watch me shovel coal for like a couple minutes here. Maybe. If you flail the shovel around enough, it works. You can also just pick them up piece by piece, which I think I might end up just doing. There we go. Got more. This is kind of glitchy, as you can see, but it's not too bad. It's fun. It kind of pushes the picture of VR a little bit. Okay, that's a lot of coal. Oh yeah. Easy. Man, this is gonna be so hard for me to do when we're on the move. All right. I think there's a place to put this. Kind of. Like that. I'm gonna lose it if I put it there. And we'll put it on the floor, it'll be fine. I can't trip over it in real life, right? Okay, so that takes care of... We're gonna leave the coal like that. So, anyway. So we opened the fire door, we put coal in. The next step is to light the fire with a lighter. This is funny. You just take the lighter, you give it a flick, or I guess you just click it, light it, and you literally just throw it in there. And close that. Close the fire door, that's step 5. Now we got to add water to the boiler using the injector. So I'm going to grab this with my hand, and we want to use the injector to put water in. Or I guess we're going to watch this thing here. Cameras are getting a little funky here. Alright, so we want to fill that up. Now what's after that? Close the injector when the water meter is full. Oh gosh. Okay, full. Closed. Observe steam being generated. Well, there is steam being generated. It's going up. Great. So this is it. And once we build up enough pressure, which I'm starting to hear now, I don't know where it needs to go to. But yeah, once we build up enough steam, we can get going here. So I'm going to make sure I'm not going to run into anything here. So we want to roll the cutoff forward as far as it goes. That's this thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is like where I need to... hang on, I'm going to move this camera here a little bit, see if this helps. Oy. Oh gosh. It's a little confused as to what I'm doing right now. I think I just lost my book. That's awesome. Where'd my book go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now we want to, well, first of all, readjust the camera. So how the hell did I have this? So I'm like over here. Okay, so I think I can still get to everything. Just gonna move this back a little bit so when I go over here, I had this scaled just right. Yeah, I don't want to be too close to the wall there. Okay, I think we're good now. Okay, so now we have to roll cutoff forward as far as it goes. Actually, I might be too far here. I think I went the wrong way. Okay. Okay, I think this is where I want to stand. I don't know. I'm just super cognizant of where I'm standing because I don't want to slam into something and break my controllers and scrape the wall. Alright, so we did that. We want to release the brake. I think it was already released, actually. Maybe not. Oh, we are rolling. I actually don't know why we're rolling. Gently push the regulator forward. Okay, we're rolling. I don't want to be rolling really right now. Alright, so now we know how to do that. Okay, great. Excellent. So the brakes are on, so we have the regular pullback because we don't want to move right now. So to go faster, we're going to have to pull back on the cutoff. And we're going to have to add coal over time. To coast, we release the regulator to stop apply the brake. We just did that. Yeah. Okay. So we don't care about wheel slip yet. The first thing we want to do, so we put this back in here, is figure out what we're going to do for a job. So I need to get out of here. Oh yeah, look at that steam go. I need to go over to the building over here, which gives us these jobs. Yeah. Oh, I'm standing on the table. Okay. Back. Alright, so I don't know. Okay, so there's just I'm definitely not doing a shunting job here. The camera's like really goofy. What's going on here? Oh, the camera's kind of pointed away. Let me adjust that real quick. These cameras are finicky, which is one plus of the Oculus Rift S that's coming out. Doesn't need those external towers, so I might get it. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, what do we got for jobs here? That one pays a pretty penny. This one's only empty cars to farm. Oh, that's like right down there. I don't want to do that. No one, it's only $2,000. Steel rails to harbor and town. It's only 2 cars though. Where is harbor and town? That's all the way over there. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? So that's definitely a contender. We'll put that over here. What else we got? Also harbor and town. I think literally the same thing, actually. It is exactly the same job. Nice. This one is to machine factory in town. Oh man, it's a tough one. Like, I think we're gonna go to harbor in town though. Oh, this one pays more though, and less time. 33 minutes to complete. Well, 34 minutes. It's about the same time. Iron Ore Mine West is this one. That's too far. I think we already picked here pretty much. What we got here? Steel mill to the farm. Right, we don't want that one. All right. Whoa. What happened? It's floating. Nice. It like lost physics. Okay, well you can go float there as I hit the wall there. Yeah, so it's between these. Do we want to go to harbor in town or machine factory in town? Harbor in town is here. And machine factory in town is there. We're here. Do we want to go by water or do we? Well, we're going to go along the river if we go that way too. Which one is less switching? That's the next question. I mean, really, it's going to be like about the same. Which one's heavier? And this one clearly pays more. It's like another $2,000. I think we're going to go for this one actually. Oh, wait a second though. But Harbor and Town has a Steam service, which we might want. So actually, I think I'm going to go to Harbor and Town. $2,000 is great and all, but we'll do that next time. This one's still pretty good. And I just got to grab one of these. The hull job 6 or 7. They are pretty much identical, so okay, let's go with this one. Throw it in the job validator. Get our job. Freight haul job. We got to go pick up on track 012 as I die here. Okay. I hope that we're not running out of... Oh, we have a lot of pressure. I don't think that's a good thing. There's like no place to set stuff down in here. There is a nice table in the shunter, which I like. You don't get that here. Anyway, so we need to go to track 012. I'm just gonna have to like throw shit on the floor here. So we're at the steel mill. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. What cars do we need anyway? We need cars CFF 4 and 5. I'm thinking that they're going to be the ones over there. CBK 4 and 5. So this is CFF 11 and 10. What the hell did I say I was picking up on? I already forget. It's not good. It's not good. I really hope it's not these cars in the middle. 6 and 7. 8. Looking for 4 and 5. That's 8 and 9. 4 and 5. Oh, that's right. They're already loaded. Oh, cool. I don't have to load it too. That's good. Okay, so we want to get on this track. Perfect. So that one's already set up the right way. This one is not. I didn't bring my damn remote with me. Oh, wait, I did. Rah. And I'm holding two things. I can't do that. Okay, so we want to go that way. Right, and we actually want to come in this way. Playing musical switch track is it's interesting. All right, I really there's nowhere to put anything, which is kind of annoying. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to. Oh man, we're almost out of coal here already. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be shoveling coal like every freaking 5 minutes. Not even. Okay. So I'm going to need to actually... There we go. I'm trying to figure out where I am in the room now. Okay. I'm going to whack this chair here. I'm going to try not to. So we definitely need more coal. Oh my goodness. Okay. 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 We're just going to throw it in one at a time. The shovel is a little glitchy. Gonna be like out of water before I even get to where I need to go. Come on. Gotta flick it. I actually genuinely work up a sweat with this game. When it comes to shoveling anyway, the D-slide, it's nothing. Okay, I think we're good there now. It's the coal shoveling, man. All that moving around. It's almost like a workout. Okay, so we need to go basically forward. We already know where our cars are, I think. So anyway, let's get moving here. We're burning daylight. Alright, loose the brakes. Let's get going. I don't know why we moved forward before. So I think our cars are over here. It's always fun. I don't know. It kind of works. Where's our speed here? Okay, our speed's over here. Alright. So our cars are on the other side of these guys. Over there's somewheres. Like really, I want to stick my head out, but I don't want to hit this wall. So I guess we gotta go over another one, or 2 or 3. Shoot, where are our cars? I just had them too. Alright, well we'll get all the way out here and figure out where we have to go from there. Alright, let's give it a little more beans. I hope I don't have to go. You know what? I don't even know if I have to go all the way out here. I don't know. Well, we're going all the way out here. Going all the way out. All the way out here. I think there's a... Yeah, our cars are definitely way back there anyway. Alright, let's start applying the brakes. I think we're far enough away. I should really set up the Guardian system on this Rift. Someone smashed my head. We're just gonna put this back down again. I think we can just put it there. It's like neutral, right? I don't know how that works. Anyway. Right, so... For some reason I can't grab with this. Okay, so we are going to O12. O12 is where we want to go for cars 4 and 5, so I'm just going to leave that there so I can walk. And we want to go to O12. So I'm pretty sure that's definitely... Well, first of all, we gotta change this guy. And then we gotta go this way. Let's see. I'm not even consulting the schematic. So actually, this is right then. This already has us set up to go to a 12. Sweet. Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to change the direction of the track on the locomotive. I'm getting mixed up with my buttons. Right. So now I want to reverse. So I gotta drag this thing down. Give a little woo. A little woo. Alright, let's get her backed up here. That was an interesting sound. That is a really interesting sound. Did I derail? That really sounded like I derailed now. I guess not, it just sounds like weirdly... Anyway, alright, I think we're good. Well, that's wheel slip. Are you serious? Is it time for coal again? Oh, I'm out of water, hang on. I'm out of water. Mosey on over here. Come on, water. Come on, water. Maybe not. It's messed up. I'm just going to move myself around artificially as well. Can I just leave this cranked on? Like, I hate having to watch this. I think I watched a video on YouTube, and apparently you don't have to stand here doing this, but... Anyway. How are we doing on coal? Do I have to do this already? Oh my gosh. You know, this is really a two-man job. I really hope they come out with multiplayer. This is like... This is definitely like two people. Anyway, let's see. So I'm gonna grab this here. Pretty sure we're like barely moving, but I don't want to be moving and shoveling at the same time yet, because I will screw up like I just did. It's a little glitchy. We're just gonna forget the shovel for a minute. Make sure I don't whack the wall with my flicking of coal. I just want to grab coal out of there, really, is what I want to do. Alright. Shovel's upside down. Okay. Maybe if I, like, hold it in the middle, I'll have more control over it. Let's try that. I just don't want to, Oh, I accidentally moved myself over here. Alright, that's enough to get us to the cars. We'll just, we'll top her off before we roll. Okay, let's close this. And then go back to backing up. Seriously, it's like you gotta refuel every few minutes. It's always a weird sound. Are the brakes on? Oh, the brakes are on. There you go. That is why that's happening. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Where's the wall? The wall is here. Oh, we got a ways to go. Alright, give her some fuel. Alright. So we're already set up. We should go right back. If I did it right, we should be going back to our car. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is all the way at the end there. Give her some more beans here. We're like smashing into the coal car here. I got a while back there. Alright. Make sure we don't slam into the cars there. Getting my hand ready on the brake. Oh, this is so involved. Alright, we're going to throw on the brakes here actually. Oh, I don't think we had to do that early. I just don't want to hit. Give it a little bit of regulator. Alright. Alright, we're getting close-ish. Alright, throw on the brakes a little bit here. Now this car thing should give us indication of when we're getting close here, this little module thingy-majig. When we get close enough, yeah, there we go. So we're within 6 meters, 5 meters, 4. We might actually stop before we get there. Alright. Slight beans there. Okay, now we're in range. Alright, put the brakes on. Might have hit the cars, I don't know. Anyway, we hit green to connect. Let's go make sure this is our train. Put the regulator back up to neutral-ish. Alright, for some reason I can't grab with this anymore. That's alright. Can't grab with my left hand anymore, but I can summon things with my right hand. Okay, yeah, so we want to go to Harbor and Town. I'm going to put this back in here. So we need to make sure we should be on cars CFF 004 and 005. So let's go check. Time check. What time? Oh, it's already 7 o'clock. Holy cow. Alright. Right. Car 4 and car 5. Perfect. Okay. These are our cars. We can go now. We can go. But first, I'm going to make sure things are topped off here. So, we give it a little more coal. I don't know why I can't grab with my left hand anymore. I think I was able to earlier. I think it's still kind of bugged out from when that manual was being weird. That job in the station, in the job hut. Ugh, come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. Ugh. Okay. Let's top her off here. Okay, maybe one more. Actually, I think the loose pieces probably would have done it. Yep. Yep, bidet. You know, it's really hard to shovel when you don't have haptic feedback. I think that's the problem. And you can't really fix that. It's not a bug. It's a limitation. Alright, so let's go ahead and top off the water here. We topped off the steam. Or the steam. We're making steam. We topped off the coal. We topped off the water. Alright, let's roll up. And maybe we should consult our map real quick. So we are headed in the right direction. We want to go actually, well, at the end here, we're going to want to go to the right when we get up there. And that'll put us on track to go around by the farm. Yeah, so basically while you're moving, and now this is going to be a challenge for me, this is going to be the first haul job that I'm doing in this thing. So in addition to all the shoveling and the steaming, I'm going to have to be making sure that we are going the way that we want to go. Which means that I'm going to have to basically keep the junction remote handy and not lose it. So I think I'm going to hold it with one hand. We have our cars, right? Yeah, we got our 2 cars. Alright, so we're going to want to go... I guess what, they stick their head out in real life, right? Yeah, like this. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Or you can look through the window if it's raining, right? You get a much better view looking out. But this is good. This is good for now. So we're gonna actually, let's see, some brakes here. I want to slow down a little bit. I want to make sure that the junction at the end up there is going to take us to the right. There's going to be some serious multitasking coming up here. Quick sequence of events. Okay, so we don't want to change this one, but we don't want to change the one on the left. We want to change the last one to the right. So let's change that. Okay, now we should be fine now. I guess I'm going to put this over here. We'll see if it stays there. This should be interesting. I think I can just leave stuff on the floor. It shouldn't matter. Anyway, alright, let's go. Alright. Alright, we're gonna keep it slow at first. Shoveling the coal so much here. Yeah, our pressure is like way up. I don't know how to adjust that. Are we already coming up on a junction here? See, now this is gonna be the thing. We're gonna be like having so many freaking junctions to worry about here. I'm already going a little fast. I'm gonna put some brakes on. We're already set to go this way. We're good. So in theory now, we're going the right way. We should be going, yeah, around towards the farm and past the oil well central. We're going 40. We're going a little quick here. I mean, it's not really that fast, but I need all the time in the world to be able to run this as a one-man show. So yeah, we're slowing down, aren't we? I put too much brakes on. Yeah, I know, train. I know, train. I wanted to be going kind of slow anyway while I'm picking up coal that I dropped and I'm throwing it in. Anyway. Seems so counterintuitive. Alright, now we're going too slow. So we got some more coal in there. Hang on. I do not want to teleport. Do not want to teleport. This is an okay speed for now while I try to get situated here. Oh, that was weird. And I lost the ability to grab with my left hand. That's kind of annoying. Let's try to get more coal in here. This car is going to be moving back and forth behind us here. Whoa, did we just like... I don't know what happened there. We somehow moved a little bit. Alright, that did not work at all. We're just going to throw these in here again. Ugh. This is killing our time. Okay. Just going to grab the ones I missed. I think we're topped off now. Okay, we're good on the coal. We need more water. Wow, this is really a two-man job, I tell you. We have way too much steam. I'm not really sure how to regulate that. But anyway, we're just going to keep going and pretend that we know what we're doing. And actually, I don't even know if we're going the right way anymore. Where are we going? Is this the right way? I think so. I think if we just... if it stays the way it stays... Oh, shoot, wait. No, we're alright. We're alright. We didn't want to go that way. We did not want to go that way. And it's like terrible viewing angles out of this thing. Alright, I'm like completely turned around. I gotta reorient myself here. Okay. Okay, I think we can push it a little bit here. See, I don't know what this regulator's about. I don't think that we have to have it all the way forward. But we don't want it to go past the midway point either. I think it's like a torque thing. I'm not exactly sure though. So we should be able to go straight on here. So this is supposed to be the farm. Look at the map. This is the farm, yep. Cool. Okay. Well, we're headed the right way. I kind of wanted to throw this on the ground because I'm going to need it so often, and I really hope that I'm not going to screw up and lose it. Give it a little bit more juice. Alright. We are going so slow right now, but I don't want to go any faster. Alright, let's add some more water here. Alright, that should do it. I'm going to try not to move around actually with my feet, even though it works really well that way, because I'm afraid of bumping into stuff. So I'm going to move around with the stick. Yeah, our steam is like ridiculously high, and I don't know how to turn that down, unless we can reduce the steam. I don't know if we want to reduce the steam though. Don't we want maximum pressure? Anyway, I think we're still on the track here. So we're at the farm here, and we want to go that direction still. To the oil well central. Okay. Alright, well we're only going 20 clicks. I think we can go a little faster than that. Alright. Let's make sure we're going the right way here. Yep, we're wired up the right way. Yeah, we're going the right way here. Alright. Oh, yeah. Here, we gotta make up some time here, or else it's gonna take us like an hour to get there. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding. It's probably for the coal, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna throw the brakes on a little bit. Going a little too fast here. We're gonna worry about the coal once we know that we're gonna get through here without smashing into any cars. I think it's just gonna put us... I actually don't know where it's gonna put us, honestly. I think we're gonna go to the, we'll go straight, I think. It's the way we want to go, right? This is a weird track here. Oh yeah, we're fine. All right. While we're coasting and moving blindly, I'm going to put more coal in. I actually have to move around a little bit for this. Let me figure out where I am standing right here in the room. Oh gosh. Okay. So we're gonna go like that. I should really be doing this with my left hand. Alright, more coal. This thing is going through coal like no tomorrow. I don't know how to regulate. I don't know if there is a way, or if it's always going to be this hungry for coal. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. It's just so hard to do something like this without, like, feel. It's a challenge. Okay, topped off there. We still heading the right way? Here we are. Let's give it some more beans. We're gonna open this up a little bit again, refill. There we go. Alright. Let's get into the yard here. Why not? Right, so we're gonna actually make sure we're going the right way here. It looks like we are. We should just be going straight on by default. This thing is still screwed up over here. Anyway. Maybe we should slow down a little bit? No, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. Alright, so this puts us... We're gonna need to go to the right next and right again. Okay. Well, I'm on the right side for that, so... Alright, let's give it a little bit more. We're just gonna go over to this side here. It doesn't look like it's too much of a turn. Man, this is a little more involved than the shunter. I haven't done a haul job with the steam yet, only with the shunter, which was a challenge in of itself. Actually, I could like go out this way now. I'm not close to the wall. Yeah, there's some glitches in this game, like rocks that are like totally covering the track, but yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Actually, I think I want to not go any faster than that around this corner up here, which is not that bad. But yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna actually maybe want to brake around the corner up ahead a little bit. So I'm gonna throw on the brakes a little bit. So any chance you get, you basically want to shovel coal. But I know that we're coming up here to the junction that I'm gonna need to switch us over to, I think. Maybe not. Oh gosh. A bit sharper of a turn than I was anticipating. Well, but we're doing alright. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, I think this is already going to have us going to the right. Oh gosh. Right. Right? To the right? Yeah. Good. Oh man, once we get on, once I know we're going to be on the track that we want, can I get it from here? I don't think so. Once I know we're going where we want to go, then I'm going to shovel in more coal because we need to already. Pretty sure. And add water. Holy crap, I tell ya. This is a little more involved when doing in VR. Okay, hopefully this isn't too fast for this corner here. Let's run the brakes a little bit just in case. Alright, and track is already set up for us. That's good. Yeah, this is like really sharp here. What the heck? Alright, we're good. I'm just gonna let it go slow here while I shovel more coal in. Yeah, I know, it's ringing the bell because I need more coal. No, don't you slide away from me now. Oh gosh. Yeah, this is... oh my goodness. Why are we oh, we're moving because I'm touching the analog stick. Okay. This is a little tricky. Just a little bit. Okay, coal in. Good. Coal. I'm just dropping it everywhere, but it's all good. Okay, that should do it. Everything I dropped here will top it off. Okay. Yep, that's the wall. So I'm trying not to hit. Okay, so that's good enough. Alright, I gotta get away from the wall here. Refill quick with water. While that's refilling, am I going the right way? Yeah, we're gonna have to switch again here soon. Wow, this is involved. Okay, more power. More power. Yeah, I don't know where the optimal place is for this regulator. Where this cutoff is. Anyway, where's my remote? It's over there. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of track here before we switch. And I'm pretty sure it's just straight on. It's gonna be straight on / right, and then right again. Yeah. So we're like halfway there. A little behind schedule, but that's alright. Alright, here's the switch. Here's the switch. I want to make sure... Yeah, we're going to the right. It might already just have it set up because it knows we want to go that way. I'm not sure. Oh, we're good here. Gonna give it a little more beans. Alright. I think I can breathe now for a little bit. Ah, trees in my eyes. Right. Okay. I'm pretty sure this one's set up already as well. Yeah, it is. So it is to the right, to the right. To the right we shall go. There's another tree right in the track there. Let's go on this side, see where we're going. It's just a kind of windy track. Alright, should we top off the coal? I think we should top off the coal. So involved. Ugh! Oi! Yeah, we're burning through it like there's no tomorrow. If I like just keep the momentum going, it seems like it actually fills up a little more gracefully. Alright. Alright. Anyway, where were we? Oh, right. Crap. I want to go that way. I want to go that way. It said right, so I want to go right. We want to go up that way, follow the river. So we're just gonna keep our speed here. Yeah, we're going the right way. So we should make sure that this junction's alright at the end here. It should be an arrow pointing to the right. And it's not. Okay. Now it should be. Okay, so that's the first one we had to adjust in a while. Got a little more beans here. Yeah, so we want to keep going right. Then we should be on a non-stressful portion of track for a while here. Alright, so we're, where's my wall? There's my wall. I really need to set up the guardian system here. This is a really short train too, but it's still so involved. Alright. Alright, let's push it a little further here. I really don't want to go over 40 kilometers because bad things happen. And I want to bring the money home. I don't want to have to respawn and lose the job. Alright. We're doing alright. We're doing alright here. We can give it a little more juice actually. As I say, I don't want to go more than 40. 45 should be fine. Okay, we're actually going to throw on the brakes a little bit here. Actually, I changed my mind. So we're coming up on a turn. Yeah, we should be alright with this. You know, I probably would have been fine, but I'm not taking any chances. Alright. Alright, so we're just going to be... We're going to go left, and then right, and then we should be there. Yeah, right, left, right. Left, right. Cool, and then we'll be in the machine factory in town. I really hope that's where we're supposed to be going. Oh, we're not. Oh, no. Oh, no. Crap. Well, we're just going to go to the machine factory in town for now because I'm not turning this train around. I don't know how I got that mixed up. We're going to Harbor in town, we're supposed to be, but I'm going to the machine factory in town. Tell ya. It's no bueno. That's alright. We'll just keep going on up to where we're not supposed to be going. This whole time. Well, in that case, I don't care so much about how fast I'm going. Oh, do we need more coal? Oh, we need more water. Alright, let's turn that on again. Pretty sure we're going to need more coal as well. Okay. Right. Well, this sucks. Oh well. Ladder. Ladder? What? Shovel? Words? Gotta shovel in more coal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I haven't been able to figure out how we're artificially moving. Oh, it's because the car moves back and forth. Anyway. We're just gonna take it to the town where we don't need to go to. And then call it from there. You still get the full experience, I just don't get paid. It's alright. I think we're going up a hill a little bit here. I don't have the brakes on. Give it a little steam. Alright, our switch up here, so we want to go... Yeah, left, right. No, left. Correct. Yeah, it's already set to go that way. Alright. Alright. Give it some more juice. But not too much, actually, because this is actually quite a bit of a turn here. I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit. That should be fine. Yeah, we're fine now. That is quite the turn now. Alright. I'm gonna need a little bit of juice here. Oh man, I can't believe I screwed that up. I set myself up for failure the moment we left. I don't know why I thought we're going to the machine factory, because we're looking at that job for a while. And then the other one was the harbor place, which is the one we were supposed to go to. Alright, where am I supposed to go up here? Is that a... oh, that's not... oh, I thought that shade was a rail. Never mind. Alright, anyway. Carry on. That's quite a sharp-ish turn up here. That's not bad. Alright, you know what time it is. This stuff is burning so fast. It's ridiculous. And I still can't. I can't even with this shovel. Alright. Shovel. Oh! You gotta get into like a rhythm. Come on. Come on. You hear that slight scraping sound? That means that if we go much faster, it's going to get worse and closer to actually derailing. So I'm going to not go faster right now. Want more water. Alright. Alright, anyway. Yeah. This is a sharp turn as well. But we're already going like 20 kilometers, so I don't want to slow down anymore. Oh well. Anyway, so we just have one more junction to go through to the right. That'll take us into Machine Factory in town, even though that's not where we're supposed to go. And, we'll try again next time. Looks like we're already pointed the way we want to go. Yeah, to the right. Yeah, we're fine there. This is kind of like a downhill stretch here. Slight breaks. Tell you, these trees that are placed, my eyes, right there. Okay, there's the track that we did not want to go on, so we're going the right way. Alright. These trees by the track, I hope that gets fixed in a later build. Yeah, check out the steam coming out. That's cool. Okay, now we're going too fast. That's cool. I like that. A little bit of steam, right? We just need a little bit of steam. Choo-choo. Actually, might want to slow it a little bit. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. No tunnels on this track. I'm going to have to play it again next time and get the, get a track that has a tunnel on it, because those are fun too. Yeah, we're getting close-ish. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to bother with reloading the coal again, although maybe I can clean up these little individual pieces. Because we're close-ish. Oh, come on. It's like some sticky coal. That's enough. What are we doing here? Go the other side. Oh yeah, the town's up here-ish. Alright. I think we got a bit of a grade here, actually. So I gotta figure out the difference between the cutoff and the regulator. I mean, the regulator is kind of like a throttle, and maybe the cutoff is kind of like a gear change, kind of. Because you go faster whenever you move the dial towards the middle. But yeah, anyway. This must be a hill here. Coming into the station. It's failure station. I totally screwed this one up. That's alright. We'll pretend this is where we had to go. And we'll just park her here, right on this middle rail. Oh, the cars just appeared out of nowhere. That's nice. You know what I probably will end up doing with this is just going around the entire map to finish this job off. We're about to lose our map here, by the way. I'll probably end up just going all the way around. Take the long way. I don't know how long until we're out of coal, though. It looks like I'll have to check that when we stop here. It looks like it might be draining, actually. And the water, I don't know about the water either. Now, there is a service station. These black dots are where you can service and get water and coal. So I might have to stop at that, because we're basically at the opposite side of where we're supposed to be right now. That's alright. That's alright. We had fun. Anyway, let's throw on the brakes here. We are at the place that we thought we had to go to, so there's that. I'm gonna walk up a little bit here. I got really close to the chair there. Yeah, we'll just call it here. Covert chain mission, that's right. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, no, we don't care about the cold air train. Okay. Well, we were supposed to be I'm gonna grab this actually. Oh, now we're really lagging. Why am I lagging? Okay. Shh. Oh my god. That was funny. I hit the regulator with the shovel. Job hazards. They're everywhere here. Okay, well anyway, yeah, I'm gonna grab this remote too. There we go. That's not where I want to put it here, actually. Okay, fine. You go down there. I want to put the remote in the top row, because that's how I am. Okay. At any rate, yeah. Damn, I don't know. I thought for the longest time that we were going to Machine Factory, even though I said we were going to go elsewhere. But anyway, we'll get it right next time. I mean, basically, what you do is you arrive where you're supposed to be going, decouple on the rail they tell you to go off of, and then go get paid over in the job office over there. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Chimp, thanks for hanging out with me. I saw Greg was in here and Flip Hop was in here earlier, so I know the video's a little shaky, you know, and you only get to see like everything that I'm looking at. So I'm always moving around, but I think it's a cool experience. This is a really cool simulator in VR, especially. Of course, like I say, I'm more of a driving truck kind of guy, but I mean, with the VR, this is a blast. So I'm probably gonna keep doing this. I know that Greg's also gonna be starting a series that's non-VR if you want to get a better look at the game and not see someone shaking around and whatnot. So. Well, yeah, thanks for sticking around when it ended here. So, hope you all have a good night, and we'll catch you guys in the next stream. And I got to figure out how to stop the stream. Here it is. Okay, bye.